Welcome to Driveway Garage. I guess we'll start in the shade today because of the glare. I just bought a 2003 Ford Crown Victoria from a widow of a buddy of mine, and the radio didn't work. So I started walking around the car and I'm like, okay, there's no antenna here. There's not one built into the windshield like I've seen on other vehicles. Sometimes they're here and they go up and down, they're electric. No. I went over here. No. And I went over here, because a lot of antennas are right there. Nothing on the top. I say, what the heck? So my thought was somebody replaced the windshield with a regular windshield instead of one with the built-in antenna. Well, that's not the case. I can understand why they did it, but it's not the smartest move. They put the radio antenna into the back window. There's the connector right over in here. I'll show it to you. Now this car is a little hard for me to get in and out of because it's kind of low head clearance. Anyway, right there, that connector, and there's right in the middle of it, there's a little tab you push and then you can unplug it, which I did. I thought, well, maybe it's just a bad connection, so I'm gonna do that again, clean it up a little bit. I already did it once. I'm gonna try the radio, but I don't think it'll work. I guess there's another connector over on that side. So part of this screen you see here is antenna and part of it is defrost. There's also, if you pull this panel off, come on, get it back up a little bit here. Pull this panel off, there's a connection right there where you can, I suppose, unplug it. I don't know, goes from there to there. Maybe that separates the two. I think if I remember right. Anyway, let's go try the radio and see if it's any better since I unplugged it. I gotta unplug the other side. Maybe that little bit of cleaning will get rid of whatever's there. So the weird part was I went through the car wash yesterday because this has been sitting for months. Let me get in here and shut that beeper off. Aye. All right. I had the radio on, trying to see if it would pick up any stations. As soon as I got inside the car wash, it started coming in really clear. So I thought, well, that's weird. Let's see. Just have an AC. Yep. See, that's a local radio station, 103.9. But it's just static. So my antennas are not working. Or my antenna. I'm probably going to replace it with one I saw, a video, where you attach it right up here, someplace where it's out of the way, and then you can run it up through your headliner here. Let me shut that off. That's just needless noise. And you pop that panel off right there, run it down through behind your airbag, and you can plug it into the antenna and you'll have good radio reception. So I'll pop those two off the back, see if I can clean them somehow. But more than likely, I'm going to be putting this $8 antenna on the windshield here so I have good radio reception. Now, when I'm driving, I usually just use Pandora because I drive all over the place. But if somebody buys this from me, which is my intent to fix it and sell it, then they'll have a radio that works. The car's in really good shape. As you can see, it's 22 years old, has 114,000 miles. It runs good. It needs 3 tires, so it's going to get 4. 3 of them are 10 years old and starting to dry rot, and one of them looks almost new, and the spare tire looks almost new. But not new like it's been sitting in the trunk for a long time, like new like somebody replaced it. Maybe they had a blowout or something and used it. Anyway, I'll keep you posted on this antenna thing. If I fix it right now, you'll see it right now. Otherwise, it'll be when I get the antenna ordered. Thanks for watching.